260, 280, 300, 320, 340. Commission out 340 in the room. It's in the room at £340. And in fact,
It's in the room at 340. Sounds a bargain.
£340. It's here to be sold with the gentleman at
Bed designers like Werner Panton.
Oh yeah, my favourite.
40.
It seems to be having...
It's so typical of the 70s. If you saw these perfect, or recovered, let's say, in a shop, what would you pay for them?
120, no problem. I love them. The show's really clean, slick.
Yeah, I'm going with that actually, 120, 130 quid. So we really need to get these for a good price. Bear in mind it's going to cost somebody possibly 40 quid or possibly more to recover them. Okay, well let's call them over and see what we can do, monsieur. Le prix, s'il vous plaît, pour les deux?
Pour les deux, c'est 50 euros.
50 euros, so that's 50 euros for both, which is what, about 36, 37 quid?
A little lower, I think.
Le dernier prix, s'il vous plaît.
40 euros.
C'est possible, monsieur, pour 30 pour les deux?
Allez, ok.
Ok.
Et c'est un prix de bienvenue.
C'est gentil. Voilà, merci.
Merci.
So, haggling with a priest holds no fear for Ian, and he gets the price on those 70s chairs right down to £20. Time now for Natasha and Jonty to pick up the pace.
So what do you think of our lady here?
She's quite glamorous, very deco. Do you think she's valuable?
Well, we've got a signature at the back here. That's S. Melanie. That's Salvatore Melanie. He's a known artist, really, I think, from 1902, 1934, 35. We've got a limited edition. It's only limited of 7,000. It's a plaster cast, so plaster figure.
Okay.
And we've got a few chips out of it here. And I have to say the colour is not the best.
It's not, is it?
But at the right price, there's a margin.
Okay.
There is a margin.
Okay.
Because you can command, for better looking figures, a lot more. Maybe do some research when you get back home, because that's what people are now doing.
Yeah.
Get on the internet, see what other things are being sold for.
Yeah.
And by the time you're ready to go to market, you're all prepared.
I will be prepared. You should get a price on this.
Absolutely. I'd see what price you can do it for.
Okay. Excusez-moi, madame. C'est combien pour ça? 70 euros. Allez, 50 euros. Peut-être. S'il vous plaît. 60? 50. Seulement 50.
She's very poor.
Oh. S'il vous plaît, pour moi. 50, parce que c'est un cadeau. 50. Merci bien.
With her excellent French, Natasha charms her way round that stallholder to get the deco table sculpture for an elegant £35. Hopefully, that'll be a real moneymaker. So both teams are off and running and really enjoying the ambience of this rural French market. If you're tempted to visit the Morbihan region, either for a holiday or to do a bit of bargain spotting, there's plenty to do and see. If you're a sailor, you'll enjoy the calm waters of the inland sea. And with the three towns of Vannes, Rennes and Nantes nearby, you'll never be short of somewhere to go to do a bit of sightseeing. All three towns have a medieval quarter with some wonderful old buildings, fascinating cathedrals, and of course you couldn't come here without sampling a bit of the local cuisine. And as for antique markets, there are plenty to choose from.
Eddie, what do you think of these?
They're interesting.
The first record for skiing was actually about 5,000 years ago, and they found it on rock paintings up in Scandinavia. And obviously it was the climate out there that dictated they needed skis to get by. And that carried on into the sort of 18th century when you had the Swedish army using them. But they then started competing with each other in ski races, and that's really what kicked off the modern skiing phenomenon. So, can you see what they might be sold for?
You work in a bar or something like that, I think.
You're going to have exactly the same thought train as I've got. You know, there's theme pubs or bars, but if you imagine these hanging on the wall, how old do you think they are?
Early 1900s?
I think you're absolutely spot on, actually, yeah, probably about 1910, 1920. Very typical of the early styles, made of wood. These are €25, and I've had a chat with a guy, and he won't back down, so that's round about £17. On that basis, what do you think?
I think if you bought these, it could be downhill.
I suppose I thought I was about to do the joke. Do you not think at 17 quid that there is a profit in these?
I'm not completely convinced, but if you're sure.
I'm absolutely sure, and I reckon at 25 quid would be snowed under with buyers.
Enough with the puns!